All right, guys, you guys are getting a 2-for-1 Hommy Tuesday. You come around here.
I'm gonna move it back just a little bit.
Okay, you do that, and pan down a little bit.
Hey, come here.
Pan down a little bit. Pan down a little bit.
Oh, gosh.
Pan down a little bit.
Hey.
Hey.
There we go. That'll work.
That'll
Okay.
work.
No, you don't.
So-
You do Mom's fun. Okay, come here.
Here's the deal. We were gonna do a talk anyway about, you know, for Hommy Tuesday or Women's Wednesday or whenever we get this thing posted, about homesteading and kind of the perception versus reality of it, and some of the stuff that's been going on here that y'all haven't seen lately.
A lot.
lately. And then we came out here to this pen, and this little female lamb that we've had for
24 hours.
24 hours. Come out here and one of her hind legs is dangling. It's broke. So we just got off the phone with our sheep people. Shalom, y'all. Love you guys. And we're like, is this thing, is it now meat? Do I expedite the meat process or do we save it? And they said it can be saved. If it looks like it's not gonna go well, turn it into meat. So that's what we're gonna do. We talked a little bit about what is it, and so this is kind of a 2-for-1, the realities of homesteading and also basic medical. This is a broken thigh bone that we're dealing with. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna immobilize it, and we're gonna wrap it, and then we're gonna quarantine this animal for about 6 weeks. So I'm using some antibiotic. It was a compound, but not bad. There's just a small puncture from the outside, from the inside out, inside of her thigh. So we're gonna dress that up. This doesn't sting, which is why I'm using this. And then this is Curlex rolled gauze. And then we've got this self-adherent bandage, okay? And then we got this toddler. Then we got an old sock, an old wool sock, which this is what happens, by the way, when you ruck in your socks, your wool socks, and you're a bear-sized man. So while I dress this animal, oh, and we got tape. So if you're wondering, what do I stock for SHTF? You stock good medical kits, tape, gauze, gloves, disinfectant. Lots of tape, lots of gauze, lots of gloves, lots of disinfectant. So while I get started with this, why don't you tell them how we spent our anniversary?
Ask them.
Hey, pick that up.
Pick up Mom's phone.
Pick that up, toddler.
Yes.
Come here.
So, no ma'am. You come here. Come sit with Mom. We'll
Come
talk
here.
to the people. Come here. Come here. This is such a show. Okay. So our anniversary
Come on.
was spent.
Stop.
We had.
See, she got owies.
Here, move, baby. Move.
Come here, come this way.
Come around here. You can see. I'll step up over here.
Yep.
So our anniversary was spent. Our dog, Nellie, attacked one of our last remaining sheep and killed her, broke her neck. So,
What happened before that?
well, before that, we lost our baby lamb. And then when we lost the baby lamb, the ram ran off. He's still MIA. So the female was all by her lonesome. And I ended up letting the dog out that morning. And within a couple of hours, she was gone, or a couple of minutes, she was gone. So then
Our anniversary morning.
that was our morning. And then,
Well, I found her while I was, I found the sheep while I was
Yeah.
rocking.
and so T and I just kind of gave each other a look and came to the conclusion that, yeah, Nellie needed to be handled. So we rounded up our dog and
to tell from this point.
Put her to sleep. It sucked. But you keep your dog or you lose your animals. That's the way it is. Because we loved Nellie.
Yeah.
Here, Aspen, hold this foot.
I got it. So that was our anniversary.
And then we went and drank margaritas
Yeah.
because life sucked and we needed a little bit of escapism.
So, you know, I touched on it a little bit when we lost the goats. And I mean, mind you too, from the time we lost the goats to when we lost Bonnie, or you, was a week and a half.
10 days.
Yeah, 10 days. Basically, we lost all livestock besides the chickens.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but I touched on it in that YouTube video that it sucks. Like, it's not all rainbows and unicorns. And you're gonna cry. You're gonna get pissed. Like, me and T were both just raging mad, which we ended up letting it out on each other too. Like, it was just so much to go through in such a short period of time.
Roll her toward me. Hold on, baby. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. I got her.
What I read said keep it tucked up like
Yep.
that.
That's where we're going.
And that's why I brought you that board too.
Yep. That's
We need
where
to.
we're going.
But we fought and got aggravated with each other. And, you know, it's like, okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is, you know, number one, this is the life we wanted. This is what we asked for. We're getting exactly what we asked for.
And we were rebuking all kinds of things in the name of Messiah as well.
Right.
Like,
and
just don't put us at odds with each other,
no.
you know?
And, you know, two, it's just animals. Like, yeah, they mean a lot to our homestead, but they are just animals. So, you know, what's truly important is all good. We still have the homestead. We still have each other. We still have, you know.
Yep. Well, we also, I don't know if you remember me saying this, but I was like, listen, let's take stock for real as to where we are here.
Right.
We're batting zero with four-legged animals.
Right.
But everything else that we're doing is going real well.
You want this board?
No. If it was lower, if it was the bottom half,
Okay.
I would want the board. But everything else that we're doing, we're making forward progress on. We're just having a really hard time with four-legged animals. And so, I got it. Watch. So, it was important at that point to step back and get a little bit of perspective. You're okay. You're okay. Chill, homeboy. You know what? I'm not going to use the sock. Homegirl. It was important to step back and get a little bit of perspective on this and go, you know, it feels like you're failing on all fronts. And it's like, no,
Yeah.
we're not failing on all fronts.
Very easy to let all that loss defeat you
We're
completely.
blessed, overwhelmingly blessed in all these different areas. We're just having issues, or we're having
We're
issues.
just having a really essy week.
Yeah. So,
Really essy.
I'm actually going to, because this has to stay tucked up,
Right. Wrap her.
wrap her.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
That's not good.
That's a good. You be nice to her, okay?
She hurt. She
Yeah,
got
she's
big
hurt.
owies on her foot.
You got a little owie. She got big owie.
We need to roll her.
Sorry, y'all, if I
Get a butt shot.
You're okay. You're okay. Nope. No. I know that doesn't feel good. Okay. Roll her toward you. Okay. Roll her toward me. Whoa. Okay. There we go. Making progress. Yep. Okay. Roll her toward you. Roll her toward you. Okay. Roll her toward me. That's your feet? I'm sorry. Okay. Good. Yep. All right. I want enough to get back around. Huh.
Yeah, baby. That's if we have big owies. Hold on. Don't mess in that.
Have what, baby? Here, you want this? Here, have that. So,
The long and short is.
the long and short of it is, like, we lost both of our baby goats. Our last baby, you want some tape? Our last baby sheep, our pregnant ewe, and our intact ram, and 6 guinea hens in 10 days. And all that sucked. And I found our ewe killed by a pack of dogs, including our own dog, on our anniversary while I was out rucking, exercising in the morning. And that was a horrendous way to start the day, but we got through it. And you know, now we had 20 people on property yesterday for a work day. Our, okay, you got plenty. There you go. Our friends brought us 5 more sheep, you know, and some money changed hands, but they hooked us up as far as the cost is concerned. Hey, oh, don't touch her. Don't touch her. Okay. Come on.
You pick off.
No, I'm not. No, we're not going to take it off. Watch out. So they hooked us up, and we got 5 more sheep, and now this one's got a busted leg, and we'll deal with it. We're dealing with it appropriately, but it's really important. It's really important that you manage your expectations as to what you think is going to happen versus what's actually going to happen. And you need to be flexible. Like, you really need to just
roll with the punches.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks, but you don't have any options other than to deal with it. Or quit, yeah, and that ain't gonna work. Ta-da! High five. You fixed him?
Yes.
Yes, you fixed him? You do great work.
Asleep.
She's asleep?
Yeah.
Good job. So, this applies to all things, okay? This is expectation versus reality.
Yeah.
This is all things. What you think it's going to be versus what it really is. And, you know, I've been telling you guys repeatedly, I'm going to try and do a better job in 2019 of showing you guys what happens behind the scenes. This is what happens behind the scenes. The last 10 days or so, we were pretty down in the dumps.
Yeah.
Especially on our anniversary. That sucked.
Yeah.
Like, and it was really hard to focus on us with all this distraction. There goes the toddler. So, hold on, guys. There we go. So the point here is, as we're 15 minutes deep into this, Let me go ahead and adjust this tripod. The point here is you gotta have a good attitude, okay? Like, no matter what happens, we're gonna get this thing adjusted. No matter what, T, we're gonna adjust this tripod. There we go. Yeah, just like that, just like that. Oh yeah, okay. There we go. No matter what happens, we're gonna make it, okay? And this is all training. This is all training. What if this had happened and the world had ended, right? Well, we're better now than we've ever been with sheep because we have more experience now than we've ever had with sheep. And that matters. That matters. I mean, all these lessons we're learning, they're coming at a pretty high cost. I mean, not just monetarily, but, you know, emotionally, and as far as the time and energy that we've invested as well. But the onus there then becomes to not squander that investment and continue to make the same mistakes, right? You got to get better, and you got to have the attitude to just keep plugging along. And on the days when it just doesn't, like, you just feel miserable. Look at this. On the days when you just feel miserable, take a moment to gain some perspective, because literally just sitting down on our anniversary and going, you know what? It feels like we're failing. It feels like all these things are going wrong, but in actuality, we're actually doing great. We're actually doing great. And so it's like, yeah, there's a few areas that we definitely need to improve, but the majority of the things that we're doing well. So other than this toddler over here, she's questionable, although the warranty's expired, so I don't think we can return her. So the point here is A, you know, basic first aid, everybody should know it. It's hot out here. B, stuff's gonna happen, man. Stuff's gonna happen. C, we have an excellent tribe. We really do. We just had, like I said, 20 people out here yesterday, and it was mind-blowing to see how much work a crew of 20 like-minded, motivated people can get done in 3 hours. Then, man, it's good to have friends that'll treat you right when your animals bust a leg, that you can call them up and go, so is this meat or what? And they're like, ish, maybe, see what happens. So I think she's gonna make it. This toddler, on the other hand, we'll see. So anyway, guys, there's a little Hommy Tuesday for you. It's not all, like she said, it's not all rainbows and unicorns around here, but it is good. It is good. And if you define good and bad materially, it's really easy to get downtrodden because that stuff's fleeting. Sheep come and sheep go. Nice cars come, nice cars go. Paychecks come, paychecks go. But if your self-worth is wrapped up in things that matter, like your relationship with the father, your relationship with your terrible toddler back there, your relationship with your wife, your relationship with your friends and your children and your tribe and your people, you can absolutely weather the storm. And that's all we've ever wanted for you guys, is to think deeply about how you're going to weather that storm. And not just because you got all the gear, not just because of that, right? But because you got all the people, and you got the mindset and the heart set and the skill set. So I did a lot more talking in this one, I think, than you did, babe, but you clearly have your hands full. So on that note, shalom. She's like, what the hell is wrong with my leg? But she is ambulatory. She is up. And she can still squeak.
Still make noise.
You'll figure it out. Your new name is Three-Wheeler. Or Dinner, we'll see. My wife decided we're gonna name her Tripod. And I love it. That is your name. You are Tripod. Shalom for real, y'all. Listen, this is the deal, okay? It's real. You gotta find the joy, because if you don't find the joy, there's too much nonsense in this life that'll beat you up, make you feel downtrodden, and ruin your day. And that's what I was saying before, man. We answer to a higher authority. Our good day or bad day depends not on this world, but on the next. Shalom.